Hello everyone, I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. I want to come here and make two very quick videos on free practice number 3 and qualifying the second session of this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix 2022. It will not take much long. This video is going to be free practice number 3 for Ferrari. It's going to be our last free practice, basically practice of our season. And before I talk about the performance and all of the main points, I just want to come here and personally say that it's been it's been a tough season. I will do at the end of the season, I will do a video where I will talk about a recap and give you guys a quick recap about the season of Ferrari and have everything into account. So there will be a full video on this. So that's why I don't want to make this video too long. But it is emotional that knowing that this is the last practice of 2022 and it's coming to an end. It came to an end today. Now going into free practice number 3, here goes my reaction. Carlos Sainz once again was back in his seat. We didn't see Robert Schwartzman come in like he did in free practice number 1. And we had obviously Charles Leclerc also in the free practice as well in his usual car. We've had, to be honest, our official results I think was 6 and 7. I forgot because I saw the post in the morning, but now it's just I can't exactly say it. If it happens, I want to also add one last thing, is if it happens where I mess up a position or I mess up an information and I say that I'm really not sure, it will be officially put in the bio, and if a correction is needed, I will put all the corrections in the bio. But regardless, I always put the official results always in the bio, so there's no wrong about that. And if I make a mistake, I really want to apologize for that. But yes, Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. I think Charles Leclerc, if I'm not wrong, Charles Leclerc finished 5th and Carlos Sainz 6th, if I'm not wrong. It was a really difficult, from what I've seen, I just finished watching the highlights, because obviously the time zone between Montreal and Abu Dhabi, it's very different. It happened at 6 a.m. here in my local time, so I was not able to watch it live, and I wasn't able to watch the qualifyings either. So I couldn't say exactly, so if I make a mistake, I apologize. But yes, it was a really difficult session for us, practice. Once again, like I said, in free practice number 2, Charles Leclerc, and also I saw a few stints from Carlos Sainz having a bit of issue with the pace, and there were just a lot of a weird feeling, they didn't disclose what exactly was the issue, but from what I've seen from Charles Leclerc's radio, he says that something is wrong with the car and they're just not able to find the speed, and the race pace just has been very adequate. It hasn't been where it should be and where we have seen Ferrari performance in the past, so it's a little concerning. But we still have to focus for the qualifyings, and the qualifyings are done, so I will talk about the qualifyings later in my next video. But yes, we have to keep practicing for the qualifyings and get our car ready and fix those mistakes as soon as we can, because we don't have much time. We have a few hours, and Sunday is coming very soon, and the race in my time zone will be held at 8 a.m. in the morning. So for them, I think it's already in the PM zone or they're early in the morning. I'm not really sure about the time zone, but we have a few hours to fix our car, and we have to fix our car because Sunday is very important. I know qualifyings are extremely important, but race day is even more important. So we have to fix those mistakes, and I think the result was 5 and 6, if I'm not wrong, or 6 and 7. I'm really not sure, but I will put the results in the description. So my take from that is I really, really hope that we can find our pace, because if we have both of our pilots talking about an issue in the car, or something feels weird, or they're just not able to find race pace, it's a little concerning, because we have to put everything. And as you guys know, Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez are tied in the drivers' championship with 290 points for each. So this race is really important, and the positions are going to determine basically who's going to win. No, basically not win, but sorry, because that's Verstappen's, like, who won the drivers' championship, but who's going to be second in this drivers' championship. So it's a really, really important race for us, because obviously we're a Ferrari tifosi, and we have to support our two pilots, and we have Charles Leclerc, who has hit a very, very important race, because even though it's second on drivers' championship, it's still important for any pilot. It's still a huge, huge, massive how do we say, position to have. Like, second position, it's a big accomplishment for any pilot. Any pilot would love to be second, and Sergio Perez is also important, very important for Sergio Perez as well, who Red Bull never had and 1 and 2 in their history ever. So it's history time for both, and both have a lot on the line. So regardless, this is my take on the free practice number 3, and here we go with the qualifyings. So take care and see you at qualifyings.